बाबा कहते हो यही बच्चे मेरे ताज तुम्ही, नैन के नूर लाडलो मेरी आवाज तुम्ही, मेरी दुनिया में तेरे दम से उजाला है, तुम्हारे साथ का अनुभव बड़ा निराला है।
इसीलिए बाबा कहते हैं दे दो, फिर अगर आवे दी हुई चीज वापस फिर आ जावे तो वो युक्ति जो मैंने सुनाया, दी हुई चीज वापस नहीं ली जाती। ये पॉइंट यूज करो तो क्या होगा, सारा दे दिया ना तो आपकी बुद्धि सभी सदैव खाली रहेंगी। खाली रहेंगी तो जो भी मुरली सुनेंगे, जो भी बातें सुनेंगे, बाबा की श्रीमत जो मिली हुई है वो याद आएंगी। नहीं तो बुद्धि में बातें भरी हुई है तो सुनते हैं, अच्छी लगती है, लेकिन फिर भूल जाती है। इसलिए बाबा कहते हैं कि रोज रात्रि को ये अभ्यास जरूर करो। और हमने देखा है, बचपन से हम लोगों की तो आदत है, तो हमने देखा है अगर दिमाग खाली करके सोना तो नींद बहुत अच्छी आती है। 2 घंटे की नींद आपको 4 घंटा 2-3 घंटा की महसूस कर लेगा। करके देखना, खाली करना, ऐसे नहीं थोड़ी थोड़ी अंदर समाया हुआ हो फिर आवे। खाली दे दिया बस। भगवान को देना कितना अच्छा चांस है, भगवान से मिलना, भगवान को देना। अरे हम हकदार है बाबा के बच्चे, क्यों नहीं बाबा के फायदा उठाए। तो इसीलिए बाबा कहते हैं जो भी संकल्प करो ना, दृढ़ संकल्प करो। पता नहीं पहले ही होता है, कईयों को कर भी रहे हैं लेकिन कहेंगे पता नहीं, फिर तो नहीं आएगा। अपने में निश्चय कम, पता नहीं तो पता कट जाता। इसलिए पता नहीं, दृढ़ संकल्प करना ही है। अब नहीं किया तो कब करेंगे? फिर ऐसा बाबा मिलेगा, फिर ऐसी युक्तियां बाबा सुनाएगा, आपको इतना ऊंचा उड़ाएगा। अब नहीं, बाबा कहते हैं अब नहीं तो कब नहीं। ये भी स्लोगन याद रखना। इसीलिए संतुष्ट सदा रहना।
मधुबन की राहों में, बच्चों की निगाहों में, प्यार तेरा पाते संसार तेरा पाते हैं। प्राण प्यारे बाबा अव्यक्त फिर भी साकार आते नजर, साकार आते हैं। मधुबन की राहों में
Om Shanti. Become an embodiment of success, double light angel and a trustee. Whilst performing any task, remain a double light angel and a trustee, and you will continue to receive success. When your heart is clean and honest, your desires are fulfilled. The one who is inspiring is making you do it. And if I am doing it, then I will receive the fruit of service according to the power of the soul. When the Father is making me do it, then the Father is the Almighty Authority. One elevated thought or action enables you to receive 1,000-fold fruit from the Father. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today's day 8. Become an embodiment of success. Today's topic, double light angel and a trustee. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone happy, content, joyful. Yeah, if we remain double light, we will be happy. To become double light, Baba said, to empty your brain before sleeping. If there is any thought, then whole night you will have many thoughts. Right? Then you will not feel like double light. So double light really means one is lightness, right? There is no burden. But other light is spiritual light, light of the soul. So when you have aim that I have to remain trustee, but also double light. It's very interesting. Baba said that if you are honest, truthful, your all desires will be fulfilled. But what kind of desires do we have? Do we have desires? Definitely to be successful in Baba's task. Now, if there is this elevated thought that I am Baba's child, I am just the instrument, I am a trustee. That elevated thought, we bring many, many fold success, 1,000. So aim is really what? To be double light, to be a trustee, to be honest. So while performing any task, remain a double light angel and a trustee. And you will continue to become, you will continue to be, to receive success. When your heart is clean and your heart is honest, then your desires are fulfilled. no interest, no selfishness. The one who is inspiring is making you do it. Do Baba want or I want? So good answer is that if Baba wants, the one who is inspiring or making you do it, and if I am doing it, then I will receive the fruit of service according to the power of the soul. So there is a desire for service. Even if Baba is inspiring you, but if there is desire, so said Baba said, whatever success you will get or power will be according to your capacity. It's not going to be 1,000. Baba said, when the Father is making me do it, I am doing it, or Father is making to do it, then the Father is Almighty Authority. Baba said that one elevated thought in action enables you to do, enables you to receive 1,000-fold fruit from the Father. So again, I have to look at how much success I am getting. Am I getting success is 1,000 or just according to my effort? But if you feel, oh, I am so successful, so that means you are inspired, but Baba is making it you to do it. If there is even one elevated thought, you receive 1,000. 1,000-fold. Heaviness comes from I, my desire. Then you are not able to be honest nor trustee. And then what you receive is just limited. A very interesting point, actually. If we reflect on each word, what Baba is saying, each word, and make every thought elevated, then you receive 1,000-fold. Right? Om Shanti.
Good morning. Om Shanti.
Good morning.
Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti.
So good to see you.
Yes.
And
lovely.
now it's not so early that our time has changed here in the US. So but it's so good to be with you and with my Avyakti Parivar angel family. And I love today's homework, to have a clean and honest heart. And as you were sharing, Didi, I had this thought that, wow, to be light, clean, and honest in this world, can you make yourself too vulnerable? Would it be, if I were to have hurt feelings, not that I'm a touch me not or anything like that, but if I leave myself vulnerable and then someone doesn't take the offering, or
What does that mean if I have any fear or I get hurt feelings in being honest and clean?
I think sometimes there is honesty, but there's a lack of self-trust. And very subtly, maybe because of any doubt, I still have this fear, will I be successful or not? Is this Baba's thought or my thought? You know, like internally, there is still lack of clarity. But when you are honest and clear, then you get 1,000 return back. So I think it's definitely some doubts within the self. As Baba says, lack of self-respect. So if I have lack of self-respect, self-trust, so then it will be, you will be double light.
Yes, I understand that. You know, you can witness it easily in others. And but then also I can be bold sometimes and I can put myself out there sometimes. So how can I remain a double light angel? Or perhaps I should say, Didi, is it right for me to maintain boundaries, right, in such a way that I can, let's say I'm concerned about someone not hurting themselves, harming themselves in any way, or harming others because their desires are not matching how they show themselves, as you had said earlier today. And do I stay out of it? Do I just let Baba deal with it? Or how do I intervene, or how can I intervene in being effective in keeping the atmosphere and safe, and also not allowing them to harm themselves or harm others?
I think best thing, certain situations are such, you have to keep your thoughts firm, clear, honest, and might not do anything further. You watch the scenes of drama, and if it necessary, then you use the words or take some action. But in these situations, whatever it is, it's just remain firm, remain clear. This is it. This is what I should do or I shouldn't do. Recently, I realized there is a situation where there is a lot of pressure on me that I must say this, I must support this person. And even that person has higher authority or is expert. But if as spiritual person, I am not supposed to be doing that, I won't do it. Even if there is pressure and there is whatever it is, I stay with whatever is right. Doesn't matter what others think or say. At least I am happy in my heart, within, that what I am doing is right. Right? It is not seen as right. There is a lot of requests to do other way around. I said, no, I cannot, I think it's a protection for everyone. Protection for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Even then they might feel little bit down or, oh no, there is no protection, there is this. But I necessarily not affected by that. And I am sure that it's for the benefit of everyone.
Mm-hmm.
That best one can do with one's own honest heart.
Mm-hmm. I can feel that from you, Didi. I really respect that.
Because
very
why will I do something for any soul which is not right? Right? Even others think it's right, but I don't think it is. Plus, all of us as spiritual instruments have all the authority, but also we have some rules and regulations, right?
right.
I must follow rules and regulation, not the direction of anyone.
Mhm.
So it might hurt them, or they think it's not right, or but I will just stay firm on that, what I decide.
Well, I can sense the love behind that and the spiritual integrity, and that also feels like an authority in a different, or actually in a pure way. Today,
And
Baba said,
also,
oh, yes.
I feel whenever there is a situation between 5, 6 people and only one person is blamed, what about 5 others? No. There must definitely some role one must have played. So all 5 should be asked to be cleansed or asked
Mhm.
to be clear by only one person. So I always feel there is little bit bias in the attitude, and we have to keep our attitude very clean.
Mhm. Yes, thank you, Didi. Keep our chit clean, our attitude clean, and then it'll be made visible what is needed from everyone. That strength from the family, the whole family, or all involved in anything. It really makes me remember Baba's blessing with us today well, for you, it was yesterday's Murli, but he said, you're becoming kings of kings of today, now, of the confluence age. I really, Baba, I just love that. And Baba wants us to be a sovereign. And I wanted to ask you, Didi, what does it mean to be a king of the confluence age? And what is a true king? See, we have this confluence aged, or even this storybook of a golden aged king, but what is a real king?
What I enjoy at confluence age is self-sovereignty,
Mhm.
in the sense of even if I am child and so master, but I am humble, but I have authority to be truthful, to be honest, to be trustee. I have authority to use these qualities. So as a sovereign, as a king, I have that freedom and I can make that choice. But at that time, to be subservient either to the directions of others or pressure from others will leave some kind of guilt whole life.
Mhm.
Even if you're deciding one time, but it's bothering you, it will keep bothering you because you didn't do it as a sovereign. You did more as a subservient. Even
Wow.
if it's a request or even if it is a humble way, because something from within, as a sovereign, it will keep telling you, do this is right. But if you are subservient, you will do it, and later on you will have very little or more, some kind of guilt inside.
Mhm.
I have noticed in my life, whenever I have done something because someone said it, and I didn't check with my conscience, my duty, my role. So I want to be a self-sovereign.
Mhm. That is really.
And why I'm self-sovereign,
Mhm.
then I have right choice to make.
Mhm. Thank you, Didi.
So
Yeah, that's very deep.
because at confluence age, my every action should be such that it has to be followed all the time. If I do, every Sister Mohini did it, why can't I do that? It could be both ways, positive or negative. So I always remind myself that the king or the leader or top person has to do something right so that others have courage to do it, right? So
That's
I will enjoy now more and more of self-sovereignty.
That's really beautiful. And that in itself has another.
I in my life always had been a fearless person, always. It's not what others think, what is the opinion of others. All the time, intellect full of people's opinion, right? Whatever spiritually we are supposed to do for each other. And we shouldn't see that God's love is failing, no?
That God's love is what?
Failing. It's not
Faith.
working.
Mhm.
So if spiritual love, God's love can work, right? I have to see how we can share more of that. Where there is feeling of belonging, where there is feeling that we all are same and everyone has sanskars, and so that kind of attitude, because then we will serve completely different.
Yeah, Didi, what is the difference then? Because I can see that in you. I've experienced that you tell things like it is, really straight. And I appreciate that. But what's the difference between being someone who's an advocate that points out what needs to happen and this isn't right and you should do this, you should do that? What's the difference between one that is being straight and someone who's being an advocate?
I think you should be what you should be. I shouldn't be what others think about me
Mm-hmm.
or keep telling me, oh, you should be like this. I should use those values and be what I am, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because, taking advice from others, or let's work on what God thinks, what God would tell me. Because we can take advice in the task. Let's say if you're buying a property, you take advice, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when it come to people's life, then I have to follow what Baba would say. Because people's lives are in God's hands. I always remember that if Baba loved me, Baba respected me, what he really looked at. So whether myself or others, I should look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we are not able to see the need of the soul, right? We only see what is organization, what is set up, what is good for us. but what is also good for people's lives.
That's
So
so
let us
lovely.
be clean, honest, and let Baba provide 1,000 more.
With this attitude, definitely serving souls, serving hearts. Also, I was tickled too by what Baba was saying to renounce the religions of the body. And I had this thought, Didi, what about the sanskars of bhakti? You know, do we, even though we renounce going to temple or church and or doing puja or doing rituals or even superstitions. And what about sanskars of being, you know, a beggar, or a sanskar of being in Christianity, martyrdom? They call it martyrdom. To be a martyr is like a holy thing. It's you score points for suffering. So I wonder if there's sanskars that we need to, you know, that they are also body conscious, some sanskars that are also from the path of bhakti. Can you, like, how would I remove those? I could tell you a story then, a short story. 25 years ago, I used to work for the Interfaith Council, and I was talking with the board director, and I got under the desk to fix some wires and bumped my head, and I said, "Oh, Mother Mary." And so Rita Semmel, she goes, "Well, you can take the girl out of the church, but you can't take the church out of the girl." And even though it was a joke, it made me think, you know, these sanskars. Do I even just saying, oh Baba, you know, fix this, fix that, right? Will you do this for me? So I wonder what the switch is. Where's the, you know, where's the hole, the leakage, to shift my sanskars and renounce those bhakti sanskaras?
I have lot of bhakti sanskars, but in the form of devotion,
Mhm.
because bhakti has three parts: philosophy, worshipping, and third one, which is very good, is devotion. Those who have done bhakti for a long time, they will have devotion. And it's okay if you said, "Oh Mary," because, you know, it's all right. But keep asking Baba also all the time. Have a list of desires and take care of this one's intellect, open the lock of that intellect, and just have good wishes, good feelings, that hope this soul also can be Baba's child, can understand. Once in a while, like for some soul, I had to request Baba, and I jokingly said, "Well, I have to now pray for you." When I say means I will have to now go to Baba and ask him, because generally I won't. I think that to tell Baba to do something. Jokingly, one time Baba had said, "You keep reminding me as I forget. I know what I have to do and I will do at the right time." We have to allow Baba to do at the right time, right? So, but then this soul really did something for Baba, where she had something more important. So I said, "Oh, I will tell Baba to help you." And it always works, no, when you request Baba. But you not keep requesting all the time. That means your your remembrance of Baba, your faith in Baba is not 100%. So that is where bhakti sanskars come. But how to, I think it's only knowledge can replace bhakti now. That means more we understand clearly, that Baba will do definitely if he can. Like I always remind myself that I remember Baba, vibrations of that remembrance of and love and lightness also should be given to my own body. Because let the body receive God's love. Why only soul? And this way I find that vibrations in the body also become satoguni, better feeling, you know. So I don't see that as bhakti, right? I see that as I know Baba is almighty, Baba has faith, and Baba wants service to be done. But one time Baba had said, full knowledge is when you can keep your soul and body both healthy. So when I am doing for body, it's not bhakti. If I am purifying the elements, not bhakti. So we have to be very clear. It is through remembrance that I can do whatever I have to do.
Well, it is amazing, Didi, what you do with your vehicle. I don't know how to say it, but it's just amazing. And that we have these lovely meetings with you every day. And Boomy Ben called me, and it would have been 11:30 p.m. your time. And so the love that the Avyakti Parivar family has is off the charts. It's just wonderful.
And that's the family is a big support, right?
Mm,
And if it's not supportive, it's not family, right?
yes.
Support, sharing love, care for each other, I think is very, very important. Even they might be little things, but try to, support the lives of everyone spiritually, but also if little things are required, I won't mind helping. Like when I see there are small centers, I was thinking if they don't have certain things, like when I travel to Latin America or somewhere, I would like to help them to see they have proper fan, they have proper bed, or because if we have so much and others don't have, doesn't feel good, right? So I say, okay, why can't we share? Big centers can share the small one. So it feels good that whole family is happy wherever they are, right? So this, our love, our care, our kindness, they're not bhakti, they are from Baba. Because that's what Baba did. And if we have to follow Father, then we have to do same, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do we have time for another question or?
There is one, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, it's about service. And last night, it's our talk night here at the retreat center. And I had a plan of giving a talk on a certain topic, but everyone in the group was so anxious about the times, right? And I know
Right.
this topic was brought up with Gayatri Ben, but in a different angle here, and these souls were, really felt disappointed. And then I thought to myself, you know what? This is just the beginning. This is nothing. And I'm remembering a blessing that Baba had given to us, I think the USA family, long time ago, and I highlighted it. And it was to carry out establishment in a second means to give drishti in a second. And then the world is created. Do you have such speed? So the souls who are instruments for establishment should always be aware that their speed needs to be faster than those working for destruction, because the destruction of the old world is connected with the establishment of the new world. That was in 85, Didi.
You remember that last year or 2 years ago, no, maybe 4 years ago, we all were together there in Anubhuti. And it was same time when we had same leadership as it's today. And there was a lot of sorrow, there was a lot of anxiety. When I see my feelings listening to everyone and comparing from the last time, had been telling Bhumi Ben, have good wishes. Maybe person cannot be same after so many years. There could be a change. Something good can also happen from a person who might not be done in the past. So someone said, oh, is it possible? And I said, why not, So I am keeping very good feelings, good positive thoughts. Mm-hmm. And knowing that if people elect someone for whatever reasons, but we shouldn't also have a kind of, this might happen, that might happen, or this will happen. Mm-hmm. I think that person would have learned to. And if we all remain positive, it's not going to affect us in any way. So I will request everyone, don't have such feelings. Just have good wishes for the whole world, for our own nation, and for our leader also. That's what my feelings at present are.
Beautiful. Thank you, Didi, so much.
Okay.
Thank you, Abhayakti Parivar.
Okay.
Okay, good night and good morning.
Good morning.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, thank you. So tomorrow is Saturday and our schedule from Amritvela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. 6 o'clock meditation will start, followed by Hindi Avek Muli until 8:30 a.m. We'll be connecting Double Foreigners Madhuban online program. There will be a class by Sister Shilu. His Master's Voice Special Moments from Bab Dada's meetings. So we'll connect to this program, and then we will have in the afternoon 1:30 to 3 p.m. Avekti Children class, 3 to 4 p.m. Avekti Youth class, and then 6 o'clock Patti will start, followed by Hindi series and English series. So now let's remember Baba and take Drishti from Didi.
बाबा तेरे वतन के हम
Om Shanti. Om Shanti.